Cool. Don't know where to start. It's been such a long day, so I'm a little bit jaded and a little bit emotional. We're standing up New Ningo Basic A school, and with Kweku and Ekua. We give thanks for their visit to site today, and I just wanted to spend a little bit of time and ask you guys a little bit of questions about your experience over the past few hours. Ekua, firstly, you're a landowner on the Ark.
Yep.
First time seeing your land.
Yep.
How was it?
I think just visualizing and seeing all the people around and the area was just really good for me, because I was supposed to come last week and then I couldn't because I wasn't well. So coming and then just taking my shoes off, touching the land with my feet, yeah, it was a good experience. So it's something that I definitely recommend to anybody, because it just have that spiritual connection with the homeland is very important.
Your street is Kemet Avenue. Actually, you've got a piece of land that's on two streets, Kemet Avenue and Sumsum. You know, Sumsum means spirit. So that connection that you feel with the land, you know, it's the spiritual connection. And Kweku, in terms of like the organisation of the Ark and the relationship to the Covenant, is it what you expected? Has it exceeded your expectation?
Oh, really? I didn't know what to expect, but seeing it like face to face, I was really overwhelmed. It was fantastic, and credit to you, bro. This is not. You know, it's a really big thing you're doing, and may God protect you and guide you and get your vision to, you know, to come to pass, because it's a big thing. But we'll have to give you all the praise. And then it was nice meeting like the people in the community, other neighbours, and so on. So at least you know the people that you're going to be living around, and it was very positive. I was very impressed, and yes.
Today was nice. We had a massive site visit today. Someone like you, Kweku, I mean, you were born and raised here, so you know the areas you grew up in Ghana. You've seen how they've transformed.
Absolutely.
So I guess in a way, you could possibly see what Prampram could turn into.
Absolutely.
Are you confident it's going to be a nice area?
Absolutely, without a doubt. Like I said, I grew up in sort of like similar environments. So I've seen it from having just a few houses, and then 10 years, 5 years time, it's just like, you know, metropolis. So yeah, I've no fear. And I'm very happy to be part of it. And then, you know,
and
so
it's
that's
really
good.
nice
It's
having
really nice.
and the people that we've met as well. We've met some people, the owners of the Ancestral Wall. We've met other like-minded people. So it's that community spirit, and also like you don't get, even when you see the drone pictures and the video, you don't get the kind of sense of the scale of the thing. It's massive. It's big.
It is massive.
And it's kind of like you really have to come and experience it for yourself, even if it's just the fresh air, even if it's the birds or whatever. It's a different experience, and we'd encourage everybody to come.
We give thanks for having you. You know, everyone that's been with us, any landowner has a particular passion. One of yours is education. And you know, we've come to visit the schools today. You know, me and you, we're quite soppy. You know, we get emotional like that. How, you know, where do you see? Because I don't want to talk just about the land. I want to talk about the land. And the land means the people here. So, after coming to New Ningo Basic A today, what is your spirit telling you about what you want to do as an individual, as a Ghanaian, to contribute to your country through things like this? What's your spirit saying to you regarding education, children, schooling?
Yeah, I think Cos will tell you right from the beginning, education. When we sorting out school and things like that, and I think just coming and seeing the kids, seeing the enthusiasm, the energy. We met the head mistress, the passion she has for her job. She's only been in it for I think less than a year, and just from speaking with her, just the I want to do better, that attitude I like. And the kids coming, and you know, there's some shy ones, there's some loud ones, you know, you can see around you that there is an energy, there is a spirit in the air. That because I think one of the things that drew me to what Quabs was doing was that he said right from the beginning, we're a community within a community, and actually helping and supporting the local environment is just as important as having land, because then you become part of the community rather than being a separate group of people with money and land. No, that doesn't work. And so I'm very much a spirit person, and that spirit of honesty and genuinely wanting to do stuff. I mean, we've looked at the schools, we've seen the states that they're in, we're even thinking and talking about how we can improve. And you know, and what we can do to help the kids. When you see a group of people that just have joy in themselves, which the kids have, it really inspires you. I mean, it makes, I'm getting a bit emotional talking about it, because it's like they deserve better. And so we want to strive to improve that for them. And so it's not just a case of coming to buy land to settle here because it's near the coast and there's a nice breeze. It's also helping the next generations and the generations after that to say that we have returned to the homeland to provide a better homeland. That's the gist of what we want to do.
If we can come here and through the land and the building of our own communities and our own homes and our own futures here, if we can transition knowing that we left this place in a better condition or we contributed to making this town better than we found it, I think that will be a massive honour to us.
Absolutely.
I think all the children here, you know, time moves so fast. In the blink of an eye, we'll be older. They'll be the adults in the community,
absolutely.
and they will remember Uncle Kweku and Auntie Ekua when they came to their schools and with their heart, their effort and their money tried their best to help them at that time.
Absolutely.
And I think that will help us be quite cohesive here. Kweku, in terms of going back to your property now, you're a landowner in Prampram. How do you see the next 2 to 5 years in terms of your own project? You've got this beautiful piece of land. What's your spirit telling you about how you're going to tackle that for the Brown family? What's the next steps, reasonably and practically, over the next 12, 24, 36 months for you with the property, your design, your build? What are you thinking? What are you feeling?
I mean, after taking the video and pictures and sending it to the kids, they were very happy. It was like, oh, finally we've made it. We talked about it in the past, but nothing's happened.
Okay.
And now they can see actual pictures. You know, they were talking about, oh, when are we going to have the first family holiday in our own sort of like.
They've been inspired.
They've been inspired. They've been inspired. So even now, they might even want to chip in to sort of like get it done, sort of thing. So, but it's something that we wanted to do, you know, a few years ago. But now that we've got a land, at least you know you got the land.
Yes.
And having you like to work with you, like someone you trust. And someone that you know that wants to do something from genuinely and try and get people together, try and, you know, be part of the community and stuff like that. It's really selfless. It's really
for us, it's like we've spoken to quite a few of the other people where buying land in Ghana is no joke, and you lost land and people have told you this, and then you know, we all know the headaches of buying land in Ghana even when you have the paperwork. So I think you've taken that headache off us. Yeah, you have. And you know, we've seen the place, we've seen how wide the roads are, we've seen the planning, we've seen
and even
what is happening.
Ekua asking you about the extra land.
Yes.
Now that people know that we've got the land, we've got pictures and stuff to show that it's genuinely.
Yes.
We're definitely going to have people that are going to say, oh, can you try, can we get something? That's why Ekua's asking you about the extra land, because some people want to sort of like want to be around this because they know it's a good energy. And
but they like go and see if it's actually there first. And
like if Ekua said, we try and literally get someone that's doing it genuinely, because a lot of people like buy lands in Ghana, you hear stories about all sorts of stories. They're not stories, they're true stories. And people lost money and he puts them off and stuff like that. So she actually own the land and step on the land and see there's a community around. It's just you know what, I can't.
But with respect to what we're doing, I think probably within the next 18 months we'll and start to speak to architects and get some designs drawn up, because I think it's that thing of now the headache of the land is secure is out of the way. So now we'll just go back and like say, look at the finances and see at what stage we're at, what can we afford, you know, and that is number one on our plan now, because I think we want to get going, because like we're itching to get going now.
It's a journey, it's steps, you know, even to come and see your land for the first, you've been 2 times
I've been
now.
2 times now.
You know, it's your first time, even that is like a step in the whole process. And I just want to reassure everyone, including those people that have not bought land from us in Ghana, so long as you've got the land here and so long as it's genuine, cut yourself some slack. You've done amazing to take the risk and acquire land in this country, such a precious country, such a beautiful country, and all of you guys that took the risk to get land in this country, I want to say kudos to you. Cut yourself some slack and understand that, you know, it's a process for many. Every year, bit by bit, there's a progress that has to be made towards these designs, towards these builds. It is not cheap. All these guys gassing that you can build land and build a house like 10, 15 grand. They're living in shacks, those guys, and they're living in the bush. But if you want to stay in places that, you know, we're kind of used to, for most people, it is a phased plan. So for anyone that has ever acquired land in Ghana over the past couple of years, whether it's from us or anyone else, I want to say well done to you. I want to say well done to Ekua and to Kweku, and a big, big thank you to you guys. And I'm very, very privileged to have you guys on the journey with us until the end. But that's what's going to happen, guys.
But we want to say thank you to you as well, because for giving us that opportunity, because having somebody that you can rely on that will send you the information. You've been very hospitable, you've looked after us, you've taken us to and fro. You know, even when I couldn't make it the other day, you called to check on me, see how I was. These are the things that you're not going to get anywhere else. So if you're thinking about it, don't second guess yourself, just do the thing. Do the thing. Just do the thing. Because you will thank yourself in later years, because it's building up really, really quickly. And I'll just leave it at that. So thank you for everything.
Thank you.
God bless. Thank you, brother. Thank you.